come on the screen and bring in my co-host, the one and only Simply C, my colleague from WODU Studios. And our special guest today is the one and only, this hardest working man in show business, or should I say in the apparel business. I'm talking about Brian. I'm talking about Brand News. I know he's there live somewhere. I just had to put that up there so y'all can get that information. So when you see him come on, you'll know how to reach him and how to get in contact with him. Brian.
Hey, you got an old card, man. I don't even want them calling my phone, man.
Huh?
I don't even want my phone them out there.
Oh, you don't? Well, that's it.
It's all good. It's out there now, though. Yeah.
Hey, man, they got to call you to get the directions.
No way. Not that number.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Numbers don't recognize for real, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Appreciate you, man.
Welcome to the show. I didn't know that's why
it's old. I did put it out there before. I forgot all about that.
It's on your internet.
I was dumb enough. I was desperate enough, I guess, starting out to put my personal number out there.
Oh, okay. Well, you always can block.
Yeah, it's all good. No.
If they ain't calling about buying something, if they ain't calling about buying some Brand News apparel, I had to go look for my hat today. I got it. I'm like, I just had it on the other day. Where it at? Because I've been rolling with you for a minute.
You have, man.
Yeah. And this is my co-host. She's from WODU Studios, Simply C. Tell me a little bit about yourself so we can get in, so everybody can be acquainted. Simply C.
About me?
No, I was telling her to tell, because she got her own podcasting and film production company that she does.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a production company and podcast, and I'm enjoying film more than podcasting, I think. But I keep some of the same aspects of it. So I like to go around town and interview people, working on something that I think is going to pop off soon that I call antemortem autobiographies, where you give people a chance to tell their story before they pass. And it's usually like elders in their 70s or so who've done a lot of stuff, like Henderson Vaughn.
I ain't going nowhere no time soon.
No, but like telling it like while you're in your young enough frame of mind and you can remember everything. That's what I'm working on like big time right now. But I really like making being in and making some short films, making vlogs, doing my podcast, and anything creative. It's my alley.
Yeah, Let me rebuke that again, man. I love Henderson Vaughn. Let me rebuke that again. My man, Vaughn ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Oh, no.
I got to rebuke that right now before we go any further.
Yeah. See, the Bible say God promised you this. If you get 70 years old. The second part is he also promised you that you can live to be 120.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 50 more years, before I leave. Mm-hmm. But that's the picture. I just want to put the new one up there because you thought I got pictures.
Okay.
I just wanted people like, hey, if they want to, call you and say, hey, do you have my size? Do you carry this for kids? Brand News got everything. Now, Mr. Brian, tell me a little bit about your apparel company because, like I said, I've been rocking you for years, trying to support your brand.
And Henderson, man, I want to salute you. Let me salute you and appreciate you, man, for pouring into me and believing in me, man, because we are all only products of the people that pour into us, you know what I mean? And whatever way it's possible. And I like to thank you for doing that for over the years, man. It definitely means a lot, right? So me personally, man, I just been on this journey with Brand News. I started in May of 2012. Mm-hmm. So actually it's going on 11 years, man. So within this 10th year, I decided to open a storefront. And it's been a long journey. Matter of fact, let's get some fresh air, man. I got to get some fresh air. How y'all wore me out this morning trying to get
That was Sierra. I got to put the blame on somebody because I'm supposed to be professional.
I'll take it. I'm the techie person.
Yeah, great. Techie or tacky? That was. No, let me stop. No, I'm playing. I turned the camera around. Matter of fact, I need to get more tech savvy because I don't. I wanted to show y'all the front of the store as I get some fresh air. How do you do that? Show me the feature. How do you flip the camera
in the top corner?
Can you flip it like a regular?
Do you have an Apple or what you have? Yeah, he done not took himself off. He have to bring himself back on. It's not easy. It's the technical stuff that we get into. it's the technical part that we have to work with. Oh, there you go. He's back.
Is he back? I wanted to clarify what I was saying earlier.
There you go.
Is he frozen?
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I hear him.
Yeah,
I was trying to. Can y'all see me and hear me?
I can see you. Yeah, you there?
Can y'all see and hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
I think he's away from the Wi-Fi.
You may not be.
Data.
He's on his phone, so his phone should. I don't know if it's connected to his business or not.
There we go.
Oh,
You're
there you
back
go.
on Wi-Fi now.
Look, so I guess I couldn't go too far. I was trying to show y'all the front of the store, but hey.
Yeah, but when you were standing in front of it, we could see it behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when we saw the sign, yeah.
That's it. It don't have that feature, or either I don't know what I'm doing.
It is, buddy. You know, I don't know what kind of phone you got. So
it's an iPhone.
iPhone?
Yeah.
Well, all you got to do is I don't know if you can do it when you're live.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's some kind of that we all over here trying to figure this out at Tech Savvy. Anyway, man, I can show you. I can just turn the camera.
Yeah, man. You got the jump. That's yours. You know, that's your shop.
Yeah. So let me see if I can show y'all. You see the VA with wing hoodie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the split jacket.
Wow, that's nice.
And this matches the hat you got on.
I know.
That's why he did the
That's
brim.
what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to come over there and get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we might have to put Captain 85 somewhere on it just for you.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna have to come over there and get one.
Hey, look, man, I did some innovative stuff right there.
It's nice. You got a nice shot.
Have you ever seen the fedora with the logo?
That's cute. That's
I saw it. I think you had somebody with it on your was wearing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wearing it.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Maybe some other people were wearing it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
people need to come on through, you know, and get, you know, buy some you know, for this, you know, with Christmas around here, you know.
Less than a week away.
So you have woman apparel and kids too, or just men?
Nah, yeah, kids. I don't have kids as of yet. You know, that's something in the future. But kids, it's probably a reason why you don't see a lot of kids apparel. I mean, it's for numerous of reasons, but it's coming, but it's a little bit more difficult to do kids apparel.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I will do certain custom things. You know, some said that they wanted something specific for their kid. Give me a little bit of time, then I'd be able to do it. But as far as in stock, the only thing I have is like kids dad caps, like baseball caps. You know, I mean, that I carry in stock right now. But we got these headphones too, man. This is like feature right here. Let me see if I can't do it while I'm on the phone. But what it is that I could play the music in my ear. It has the noise cancellation. And, once I flip these out, like
they're
this,
speakers.
Yeah, they become Bluetooth speakers as you flip them out.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then you could just put it. You could wear them like this, or you could just put it on your neck and everybody else can hear it. Then I flip them back in, and it's noise cancellation. You can answer your phone on it, everything. These are the only headphones on the market. I like to shout out Bishop. He's a guy that used to work for Beats. He lived in Virginia, but now he's in Houston, Texas. But he worked for Beats, got the information, sourced his own headphones, but he patented this feature that I'm showing you, which is like I said.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's what's up. So what's your store hours? And you know, with Christmas here, you know,
my store hours didn't change due to Christmas. It's just because I just opened on the 12th of last month.
Oh, okay.
I pretty much I kept the hours. Like today, Sunday, I think I said Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday I opened from 12 to 7, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then on Wednesday and Thursdays, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 11 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's what we need to know. We need to get people over there. That's what I'm saying. Everybody got to start sharing this link and come on out and support. You know, you're the entrepreneur and this is your first year in business. we need to reach out, to our minority business, because opening up a business is one thing, but people have to understand is you got to support minority businesses,
Mm-hmm.
and your store look nice, and I see the hats up there. I'm gonna have to roll over there and get one or two,
It looks
Something in the
fire.
water, huh? Hey, something in the water's coming up.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
that's nice.
Yeah.
You might have to give me one of those.
Yeah, I like it on the blue.
Yeah. We got it on shirts too, hoodies, whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? We on fire, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Why?
definitely.
Because what we do at VA, man, we hustlers.
Mhm.
Ain't shit to do but cook.
We gotta get everybody out there. Everybody need to come through. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no sense of
You see, my boy Bubba Chuck got Trey Songz representing.
okay.
Because he was just here, actually.
Yeah, you should have sent him over here. He knows about me, but we know of each other, but we've never met.
Right.
Yeah.
That would have been cool to finally meet, man. Because it was the same situation with Mad Skills, man. That was a shout out to Mad Skills, man. We had been following each other for years and showing each other homage, online. But he came through all the way from Richmond for my grand opening, man. And we met for the first time. It was all love too.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's what I'm talking about. We have to do more of that. That's why like I said, I created this platform to get people out, to show them that it's easy to connect and work with each other. And everybody's trying to get a bag. You ain't gonna get a bag by yourself in VA. You gotta have a team. You gotta have people that's organized and not just looking out for one individual, but we have to look out for each other. Like I tell people, I consider myself one of the most successful nightclub managers or operators and DJs.
Hey, Scrap Dooley.
But that can only come when you have a team of people that work with you, and the organization, because there's no I in team,
right?
So we all we have to do is come together. That's why everybody else come together. They mad because if they know, they already know. If we come together, they know they're in trouble financially.
Yeah.
Because now we got that we have the power to build our own businesses and our brands.
Yeah.
Because if I got $5, why do I got to go across the street to get a hat when I can get it from you?
For $5?
No, not for $5. No. I'm saying
I don't want to get the wrong idea.
What? No. What I'm saying is money-wise.
Yeah, I feel you.
If I'm spending money.
Yeah, I feel you.
If yours, regardless of what your price is, I ain't gonna get it for $5 at the other store.
You can get it for 30 though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is.
I know. I think you know what we're saying too. I'm just being funny, but yeah.
Yo, I understand. But we have to be able to say, hey, look, I went to this store last week. Now I want to go out and get something nice and fresh for this week for the event coming up.
Well, that's what it was, man. Here's what part of my team right here, man. He just
wanted
something to eat. It didn't even think about me.
I got the kids. 2 boys.
What did he say? He got the bag that it came
I'm
in.
drinking coffee. I ain't even eaten nothing yet. My back is hurting. But
he said, your back is hurting. He said, it's stomach hurting. You didn't think of him.
I said, it's not even my stomach. Go to my back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, they got him doing no physical labor in here. I don't know what he's talking about.
Man, what? How many outfits I got to pick up a day?
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, as long as you're working, as long as you're picking up something, that means business is good. That's what that means. So with all that you have accomplished, because I like I said, I've been rocking with you for a number of years now, and I know that you've been on the grind. So this what you have now is with your own name, your own key, that's to yours. So people should just come by and support just because you made it. And you're there, but in order for you to continue, they have to bring a friend with them. I'm like I said, next year I'm kicking off my campaign with my comic book and stuff, and I got things that I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna come through and see you and get a couple of things from you.
I already know you coming, man.
Because my My contest is geared to the youth, and it's geared to the community, our community. So I got to come through this, to get some stuff to give away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I keep telling people, I don't need people to give me anything. I need the support so that other people can see that, hey, if he's doing it, I can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I bring people on the show that got merchandise. I'll be doing events. So once I get ready to sit up where I can do events, then once I do that, then you'll be able to, set up a venue table, because this is what I did when I was at Picasso, when we was at Picasso's. We had people was selling so much stuff at Picasso's out the trunk of their car. The guy did like you, open up a shop across the street from Picasso's. He said, man, I sold so much clothing out the back of my trunk. Now I ain't got enough money to open up a shop across the street.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing, man. How one can feed another.
Yeah. So that's why I gotta try to explain to people. I done been down the road of when you're working on something, everybody's got to be a part. Everybody got to say, it's not about me, it's about us. Mm-hmm. It's no you in me. It's the word. That's why it's called us. United States. Why they got the United US? Us. Nobody never think about it. It's us. Who owns the United States? We don't own it. Everybody else to come in that they let in, they getting paid because their people are supporting them. We have to get in that same frame of mind. We have to support each other. Mm-hmm. Once we begin to support each other, when I got the first club in Portsmouth, it was at the Blue Hawaii. That was the Koreans. Mm-hmm. You know what the guy told me? The Korean guy said, I want you, they do their hands like this when they talk with their hands. He said, I want you to make plenty of money. Mm-hmm. He rented me the space. He said, this back space, my lounge back here. He said, how much you think I get for this lounge? Mm-hmm. I said, probably more than I can afford. He said, I get anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 an event. But because you played for my employees when they got off work and you didn't charge me nothing, I'm going to let you rent this whole space and everything. And I'm going to only charge you one what? What is that? He said $100. I said, what? It's $100. He said, you can use everything in here. And not only that, I'm going to allow you to use my liquor license. You give me a list and I will buy the liquor for you to sell, to keep all, buy your liquor and you keep all the money. I want you to make money. He called all his brothers from New Jersey, Washington, D.C. They had all these big 55,000 square foot restaurants. And they wanted me to come to New York and New Jersey. He gave me the Blue Hawaii down in Virginia Beach. He gave me the Blue Hawaii in Military Circle when it was there. And like I keep telling people, I've been blessed ever since I've been a DJ. People have always supported me. And I'm only paying forward what people have done for me because that's the way it works. It's more blessed to give than to receive. Because every time I did something for free, people hired me or told their friends, and I made $400 and $500 for one night back in the 70s. So I'm only doing what God has allowed for people to do for me. It's no secret what God does. What he does, he do for others, he'll do for you. That's why I try to make sure everybody that has an event or a business, he'll come back on.
Okay.
To be able to support one another. That's the only way it works. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because we people don't want to they don't want to unite. That's why the way of the world, that's why they're doing everything now. They will give us what they're doing, help us. And they keep trying to give y'all. I do this because radio and advertising I know about. They keep giving you.
I couldn't hear you for a while. I had to leave and come back.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
what that was.
Yeah.
What happened is, I mean, with marketing and stuff, they keep telling us the same scenario. Well, the black community spends about $1.7 trillion a year. That statistics that they're giving is almost 20-some years old, over 20 years ago. And you say, why you say that? Because when that came out, there was only about 20 million black people in the United States. Now it's like 40-some million black people. So how can you spend the same money and you done double the numbers of people?
Yeah.
Not to mention inflation.
Right. So it's right now we're looking at we're probably spending about $1 trillion. We'll spend about $3 to $4 trillion a year. That's why everybody is like, everything is going black. They're like, okay, we better do this and we do that. Why? Because if not, then how can Kanye West be the only black? He's the only black billionaire.
Well, a lot of it's no one thing.
Right.
I think if you want to go down to the core of it, everything starts in the spiritual realm. It's spiritual, first of all, but we're not going to go too deep into that. But
right.
If we're going to go another layer up, it's psychological. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of things as far as people, it's self-hate is another form of self-hate in a way.
Right.
When you see someone, people of color have been programmed for so long to even buy into the stereotypes that they gave us, to where when you see someone of color that look like you, there is a form of self-hate.
Right.
I mean, once we get into loving ourselves, then you'll see a major change in everything.
Yeah, because we spend money. I forgot the word they always use when I talk to people when I'm trying to get a business. They say, like, what do they call it? Is it residual? It might be residual income. Now it's another word they use. Because we spend money, we don't think about the money we spend.
But when we spend money, we create money because we're the
right. But see, when you go talk to them about doing deals with them, I'm like, well, what kind of money you can get? What kind of money y'all people spending? What kind of crowd you gonna bring? You got the people that can spend this kind, where they getting like a bottle of champagne might cost them $75. We paying $100 or $200 for that bottle.
Yeah, that's because the reason why that is because, again, it's a form of self-hate. So what people are doing is they're trying to validate it by, making themselves feel important by doing these things.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it still goes back to the same thing, just valuing yourself.
Right.
I mean, when you know the price of everything and the value of nothing, then you could be fooled like that.
Yeah. And that's what I would do when I ran the clubs. I would tell people, they'd be like, yo, Cal, man. One night the guy came up, he said, yo, dog. I said, why are you standing over there? I said, you get in that line, it's like $20. Mm-hmm. He said, man, why are you chumping me off, fat? I said, what? He said, I want to go in the VIP line. I said, bruh, it's nobody over here but you. That's all you gotta do is just walk over here. You'll be in the club. I can't come over here. You just walk over here, take 5 steps, and you'll be in the club less than 5 minutes, and you ain't pay but cover charge of $20. He said, man, don't chump me off. He would not leave. He stood right there for 20 minutes. I went in the club and wouldn't come out to make him get over there in the line. He said, man, I got money. I can pay whatever. I'm like, dog, it ain't about the money. That. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, I went to clubs, people like, yo, can you charge? I said, I'm not charging that. I said, I'm not charging. I'm not going to charge no. They're like, well, people paying $50 and $75 at other clubs. I'm not charging that. Clubs. I'm not going to do it.
I don't know. I want to do other cultures do that. Because to me, it seems like the black clubs are the only ones that's always charging those prices.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then they want you to come in and spend money on drinks and whatever.
Right.
Like, I never liked that.
Like,
I told it seems like it's only in our culture.
Yeah. One time a group of guys came in and I was only charging $5 for cover charge. Mm-hmm. So they called me to the door. The guy said, yo, I said, what's up, man? How you doing? He said, I'm doing okay, $5. Man, why are you chumping me off for $5? I said, what? I said, that's the cover charge, bro. I said, I got to make payroll. I got to cover everything that's spent in here. Mm-hmm. He said, man, if I pay $5, I ain't buying no bottles. I said, dog. He said, I'm gonna buy 4 or 5 bottles, but I ain't paying no $5 to get in, bro. I said, partner, I tell you what, pay the $5 and don't buy no bottles. How about that?
Yeah.
Just pay the $5. Because I used to open up the club and have like 100 or 200 bottles of Moet in the walk-in box and wouldn't sell it. Because people were looking at the wrong thing about it. It's okay to be able to have a place where people want to go and support and branding. But the average person don't have that money, you know. And I don't care who it is. I don't like charging that. I would tell people, they get mad.
Mm-hmm.
One time I had like 400 people in line. I said, it's only $10 to get in. You got to get in line. Do you know those people didn't want to move? They're like, yo, if you charge $50, everybody come in.
Yeah.
I said, why am I going to charge $50? It's just $10. All you got to do is get in line, dog.
Eagles Nest only charge like $10.
Yeah.
And that's a bar.
It's hard to make our people to understand is we could come together and unite and support the brands that people come out, the businesses that people are coming out, because everything has an overhead to it. Everything has an overhead to it. But you got to know how to market and brand stuff in order for people to want to come out and have a good time. Because if you keep things at a minimum price, there's no arguing and fighting. See, the arguments come in when you force a person to pay $30 for him and his girl. That's $60 he already spent.
Yeah.
Then you gotta go buy drinks. She gonna want some food or something.
Yeah.
Now he done spent $100, bought $50.
Yeah.
And then what happens is nobody wants to support the brand, support your business. And like I don't care if the celebrities or not. I tell them all, like, yo, bro, everybody, you can't come in with jeans on. I used to turn Bruce Smith down.
Yeah.
I used to tell him, like, yo, bro, you can't come in with the jeans on, dog. I mean, dressed to impress. Like, all you got to do is put on a black pair of pants. So I'm going to let you in tonight. But again, I can't do it. Because what happened is, I did it for Sweet Pea, may he rest in peace. After he started work, came stop by the club one night when he worked out. And him and his manager came because his manager was white. So the guy that was in the club, he freaked the club all the time. And Sweet said, yo, Five, I just got out of the gym, man. We just want to have a few drinks and we're going to break, I said, but everybody got to dress, dog. But I tell you what, I'll let you in. So I let him in and his trainer in. So the older guy that was sitting at the door when they came in said, yo, let me speak to you, man, Cap. I said, yeah. He said, you know what? I used to have a lot of respect for you, man. I said, oh, okay. I said, what happened? He said, man, you said everybody had to come in dressed. I said, yeah. He said, but you just broke your own rule. You let Sweet Pea in and and the guy and his manager in, they won't dress. I said, because they just left from the workout. He said, it shouldn't matter. Everybody should follow the rules. So you get backlash from everybody that when people do something. But it's a time now that when people are opening up business, like you got your brand there. That's your brand. It ain't well, can I get $5 off? Unless I'm running a special.
Yeah.
But the special is $25 or $40.
Yeah.
That is the special. Because I cannot afford to get this stuff made, house it in this building, because everything is included in that price. If I deviate from the price, 3 to 6 months, I'm gonna be gone. I'll be gone. Because you don't go in the food line, you don't go to Mac the mall and ask any of those people like, can I get $5 off?
Nope.
Yeah, because there's so many fees, and I think I'm learning it a lot more.
Yeah.
Now that because I've been used to doing online and pretty much pop up and send out the trunk. But when you're doing the brick and mortar, like there's so many other things that come into play, like the insurance, these maintenance fees. I mean, there's so many different things, man. And so to maintain all of that is one thing, and to also grow it is like a whole nother thing. So you can't just go into it, say I'm just going to maintain and get my bottom line, but ultimately you want to grow the company. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, so it's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah. Trust me. That's why, like I said, that's why I try to bring people on. Like, hey, come on. I got a platform. A few people might come through. I got people in Nuba News that watch this. I share it. I'll keep sending to different pages that I'm on. And because the simple reason is somebody got to do some work,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And like, you know, people like, well, I start do advertise, what you charge? Well, you know, depends on what you want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I might charge a person because they just started out. I might charge them that $20 a week, but that's like $300 or $500 worth of work. But they ain't gonna see it like that because they're looking at, oh, I can get it for that. But bro, that's a special. I'm just showing you if it works for you. There's a different package. There's a whole lot of work in marketing. I done did all the marketing. I done spent $20,000 in going to seminars.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't cheap. When you go to a seminar, I can fly out to California to a seminar, $7,000 for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Just to sit at they call a think tank where they didn't have, you know, that they didn't have the internet like it is now. You have to pay, even if you go on the internet, people are charging you $50, $60, $100.
Yeah.
Sit down and be in a think tank just to tell you a few things that you got to go out and try to make work. And it's hard when, you know, you first got to, when you're working, the belief in what you're doing in yourself is stressful. It's stressful because you're like, I did this. Everybody like will feel them in. As soon as I open my doors, I don't see them no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the thing is, in business, you have to keep working. I learned when I was a paper boy with the Ledger Star when I was about 13 or 14. And the guy said, well, you got a paper route, but you got to remember one thing. You don't get paid. The people don't pay you for taking the newspaper. And you have the right to don't take them no more papers.
Yeah.
You know, like 60 cents a week, $1.25 for a whole week. And then when I get there, you talking about I ain't got your money. I've been delivering papers every day.
Yeah.
So I would like take them off. And then they're like, okay, I'll pay you. Here go $5. How much more I owe you on the books? You owe me another $5. Well, start my papers back and I'll you know, because black people like to read the newspaper back then, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took me back. I had to think about to those days. That was a whole nother time. Was you on a bicycle tossing the papers?
No, I walked.
Oh, you was walking? Okay.
I had to walk. I had about 80 or 90 customers, you know.
Wow.
So I'll take out everybody on my street. By the time I finish that, I fill up my bag again. Then I'm taking the next streak over and the next, you know. Like
Damn, that was during the time when they had milkmen, then they dropping milk off at the port. Now I'm sorry, like that was like you took
it was back in the
life
60s.
changing.
They're back in the 60s. They was dropping milk off too. But the thing is, you learn from like it's always a hustle. You know, I used to work for my cousins and my aunts. They paid me to help them clean up, wax floors.
You have a wealth of hustle in you though, man. Like you just told me a mouthful when you just said how back then the paper boys and all that, like that shows how long you've been hustling.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I look at it as a learning experience. Because when I got to where I was working in warehouses, I went to Colonial Store Warehouse. I was at GE, but then I got fired because people fire me in a minute. I don't know why. They just do, But I get fired. I go to Colonial Store Warehouse. And
was it on your day off?
Huh?
Did you get fired on your day off?
No, I was sick. I went to the doctor. But the ladies on the line at GE, like 8,000 people out there. So the line I was working on, the ladies already told me, said, that white lady gonna get rid of you. I said, why you say that?
She don't like you.
She don't like you. She's scared you're gonna take her job.
Hey, what is this? Simply, what's your name? Simply
Cece.
Cece. Okay. You must ain't watch Friday. You ain't get that joke I just slipped in there. Yeah, you ain't never watched Friday.
I watched Friday and then I watched Friday After Next, but I can't remember what I was doing because I don't remember much.
Damn. Yeah, because what happened was I'm throwing y'all off. Craig, what was it? Who was it? Craig got fired on his day off. Yeah, for stealing boxes. So I was just trying to reference that. Allegedly, yeah.
But what I did is I learned to train myself to work like 7 people.
And you know what? I'm just trying to have fun with y'all right now, man, because it'd be rough sometime, man. I got a lot of work to do. So I'm just trying to have this not be too tense and too serious right now. Because trying to keep it light.
Yeah.
It's not too serious. It's just
It's just a casual.
It's just casual conversation.
Right. Casual conversation is when people get to know who you are.
Yeah.
Casual conversation is what make people want to support you.
Absolutely.
That's why I do, talk the way I do. I could talk professional. I've been trained. I just won't do it.
Yeah.
Because if I do it, then it's just really like everybody else. But when you talk casual, people I like what he said. He said he just learned a new thing. When you said I learned there's a lot of different other stuff that I had to take care of when I opened up this shop. So people will resonate more with that than you just saying, oh man, I got all the clothes over here. I got anything you want. I can order. If I don't have it, I can get it made. So that's a sale pitch. What we have to learn to do, what I learned to do in all the things that I've done in life is just talk normal.
Yeah, that's why I'm showing y'all a different side. You know what I mean? Yeah. As far as me saying a few little jokes here, keeping it light like that.
Yeah,
that's just me showing me myself, which I don't always do. It's just a different side. You know what I mean? And that's just the energy that I'm in at this moment. You know what I mean? But I can see y'all like straight face.
No,
y'all
it's
no.
It's not that. Like it's a female day for me, so I'm just lucky to be sitting up right now. And yeah,
I can feel it though. You know what I mean? I pretty much translate energy, and I can tell when it's something.
I just love for people to when people watch this, that they understand is that we all are human. We all are going through something. We all are trying to accomplish a goal, but the goal can be accomplished more with scripture, where there's two or more in my name. That's where I should be also.
Can I rephrase that a little bit? Can I remix it just a little bit?
Yeah.
We are all spirits having a human experience.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, it's a human experience that we're having. And a lot of times when we lose track of the spirit, we sometimes don't get the human part right.
There you go. That's what I'm saying is. So that's why the show, I formulate this show that way. So if one person say, hey, I like the way that gentleman was talking, I'm going to go by his shop. Tell them where your shop is, even though I got it up here to put up there, but let them know where your shop is if they want to come by, for those that might be watching from the other 757 area.
Yeah, man, I feel so privileged to be able to say this. I still get tickled when I can say my address, man. I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
It's 305 Oyster Point Road, Newport News, Virginia 23602. And I just realized too a little while ago that the address is 305. 3 plus 5 is what?
8.
Manifestation.
Okay.
And so it's 305 Oyster Point Road, Newport News, Virginia 23602. Right beside the Planet Fitness. Got the ABC store on the, I'm in between the barbershop and Papa George's.
Okay. I forgot to take your number out.
It's all good, bro. It's just a matter I know sometimes people be on some weird stuff they'll call you just to access you. And they don't even really necessarily have real purpose. And what I'm learning, man, is time and energy is everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes people drain that out of you. And I've been learning that. I'm still learning that because it's at times that's the thing what I'm working on right now is just managing my time and my energy. And it's being zapped in all directions. And I'm like, I got to get it together.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I know the feeling, I have to, cut down some of the things that people want me to be involved with. I have to, because I'm like, this energy, like you say, when you're around energy, the difference. And when you people that's for you and people are for other people.
And that's why, and speaking of that, man, that's why I wanted to take the time with you today, man, because I knew, even though I got a lot to do right now,
okay,
I want to invest that time with you because you invested in me.
Right.
And so that's why I want to make sure that it's reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I always, that's when I do something, that's why I bring people on. It's not about me. It's a spiritual thing. So when you're in a right spiritual realm, then you know that, hey, this is what our young people need to see. This is documented. Nobody can take this away unless I say I'm gonna delete it. But it's up there for time. Nobody has to say, well, they ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing. People were killing. But yeah, they are doing something. They're trying to show you that if you come together and cut out the nonsense, then you can do the same thing. We all have the same power. God gave us gifts before we was even born into the world.
Mhm.
But the world is trying to take it away.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to be able to put something in place to say, hey, no, it ain't like that, bro.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not even the world taking it away. It's about your perspective, because all things work for the greater good of the righteous. So even the things that is meant for bad is really teaching you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think a lot of times it's just flipping our perspective and seeing things for what they are, what they could be.
Yeah. Like I said, this is Christmas time. This is the time people are spending money. They need to come on by your shop, before the 25th or even after. Maybe they forgot somebody. They forgot to get somebody a gift.
Hey, speaking of gifts, man, these headphones are a great gift, man.
They seem fire.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, we got to get these out there, because you got to think about it. Like, not only is it 2 small businesses, it's 2 black businesses. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's
you should really connect with the athletes, because I can see them in the gym using that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, I'm thankful. Oh, yeah, here's another business that I got in here. Shout out to Peasy and iHalo. This looks like a what you call, I don't really wear them too much. This is like a New Year's Eve type of situation, man.
Okay. Yeah, people need to come by there. You said that's for New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Look, this guy right here. He see him on the interview. He's just gonna start talking to me. Huh?
My sister be doing that too.
Yeah.
They're like, I am here.
Yeah.
And
okay.
you got.
And he talking about something.
You got a nice clean shop.
Thank you, man. But look, he talking to me about something that ain't got nothing, and it's frivolous. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just keep it ahead. I'm like, this is the type of stuff I got to deal with. It's energy, man. The energy. You got to watch how you keep your energy. People.
Yeah. I went to sleep early just to make sure I get up on time to get this interview straight.
Thank you, man. I love you, man. It's all love, bro. And that's why I say, anytime, you know what I'm saying? You call on me, I'm gonna do what I can do.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one, but I'm gonna have to come over there to do that.
Yeah. I look forward to that. And I might have to let you sit in the throne.
Yeah, I gotta come over there and spend a few coins. I ain't got, as they say, I ain't got a lot, but I could still purchase something.
Yeah, man.
I'm not here to do the talk. I'm here to make sure people, if you're gonna do the talk, walk the walk.
Also, man, just let your presence be the gift. You know what I mean? And do what you can.
No, that's not the way I work.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, I feel what you're saying. But I know you're gonna purchase.
Yeah. I'm gonna purchase a few things, because like I said, I'm launching a whole new campaign, because to me, when they say take back the community, you have to first understand is we don't own the community.
Mm-hmm.
We do own the kids. We got to take back the kids.
That's real. That's deep.
If we take back the kids will listen.
That's deep too. I mean, yeah, when I think about that, that's real. Like, but it's just about taking the time and the energy, man. Because you got to think about it. They spend a lot of time on these frequencies, meaning TV, radio.
Oh yeah.
And those things are really the ones that's programming them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's why when I come in 23, it'll be a difference. I keep telling people, most people are born, but I'm sent. It's a difference.
Okay.
When you're sent to do something, it's no excuse.
Okay.
They can slow you down, but they can't stop God playing. So what I do is I'm on a spiritual level. So when I tell people, as the scriptures say, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm.
Yeah.
2023, you will see a difference in the young people. Because first you got to show them that you care. It ain't lip service when you talk to young people. They'll know how you talk, and that's how they respond.
Yeah.
When you have kids, you have to be firm. They're not your friends. Your kids are not your friends. They are part of you. So if you are not allowing them to grow up and become adults, you sidestepping and letting the TV, the internet control them. And what's happening? Ain't but 2 places they going: pipeline to prison or the cemetery. Pick and choose. You can only stop that when you show them love. Because one thing about kids, they know if you love them or not.
Yeah.
They know. It ain't no secret. It's like, it's a secret. We got to take back the community. And the kids are like, take back the community? This guy's getting ready to kick my butt threatened to kill me, and you talking about the community.
You know, let me go a little bit deeper too, man.
Uh-huh.
Everybody has a love language that they're taught. So it's like that people don't love. It's just that they're taught what they call a toxic love language.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because people be, you know, loving their kids, but they don't know what they don't know, or they go through what they were taught. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a different love language. And that's what the thing is. I guess we could get the love language right, then it'll translate better.
Yeah. And that's all you with kids. I mean, like I tell people, I done did teen dances, I done did everything for kids. And they would say, Mr. Vaughn, please, Mr. Vaughn, don't let them shut this down. We ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
We got nowhere to go, please. And if somebody was doing something, they'll come on and like, Mr. Vaughn, don't turn around. But the girl over there got a razor blade in her mouth. She's gonna cut this girl. I said, got a razor blade in her mouth. Yeah, but it's in aluminum foil.
Wow, that's some up north stuff there.
No,
Yeah,
they used to do that
put it
down
in
here.
aluminum foil and stick it on the side of the mouth, or put it in aluminum foil and put it in their weed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And people would come and tell me, and I'm like, okay, just walk away. I tell them walk away, and I'll wait a few minutes to go over there, but I already know what they look like. And I done put a single up with my hand. My security meet me where I walk, and I just let me speak to you. You go like, speak to me for what? You say, can I speak to you? I ain't going nowhere. I said, I'm the manager. I have to speak to you in the hallway. Or do I have to ask you to leave? Well, I'll leave. I said, not until I search you.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can call the police. It's either one. Because I got deputy sheriffs already here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make it easy on yourself, and she'll take it out and give it to me. I said, but now you're barred.
Yeah.
You can't come back here unless you bring your mother or your parents.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do. I even did that with adults.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't come back. They'd be like pleading. And I said, bring your, say, if they had their grandmother to call me. These two girls, they had their grandmother to call me. These girls are like 20-some years old. And her grandmother said, Mr. What they say, you Captain 85? I said, yes, ma'am. They said, if I give you my word that they won't cause any more problems in your club, if you let them come back in. I said, for you, I will do it.
This was for Picasso's.
No, that was at Club Royal Blue.
Royal Blue.
You
know what's so ironic though? I don't know what kind of music was going on right there at that point, right? You know what happens is people would be like, they'll play some music that's be like, shoot them up,
yep.
or tear the club up, and then feel some kind of way when they actually do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand the psyche in that, man. It's like we do, the culture perpetuates certain things and then get surprised when it happens.
That's why I don't do it on my radio show. Everything on my radio show, if I don't catch it, but then I listen to music like 30 or 40 seconds. If I don't hear something, I'll put it in. But
yeah, because I know I used to go in Picasso's. The reason why I'm saying that, because I remember Picasso's, they perpetuated that type of culture and music. So it's not a surprise that those things are going on.
That was when when you let the radio station in.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, that's still part of the problem, though. And that's the problem that I'm seeing that no one's truly addressing. You know what I mean? Right. And it's like, okay, if you want to solve a problem, but then you want to ignore that elephant in the room, well, I mean, we're not going to really get anywhere.
Right. That's what I did. That's why when you see me leave a club, because I ain't putting up with that foolishness. Any club outside, when I say I get fired, because they telling me this is what they're going to say, they're not playing it in my, not if I'm manager. They said, well, I guess you won't be managing. I said, you're right. Because I get paid. I don't get paid $10,000 or $15,000. I get 6 and 7 figures. I mean, I get 6 figures when I manage a club. You either run it my way. That's why my club, any club I've been in, 7. Picasso's was 15 years. I opened up Picasso's because I'm the one that told the owner it was a country and western place. He
but
said,
no matter how we want to look at it, man,
right?
It was immersed in that same culture, which the culture is beautiful, but it also has toxicity in it. You know what I'm saying? And all of the clubs represent it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the same thing when I went to Luxury Brown. It was the same thing, and I met with the police department and told them like I'm not going to be doing that. He said it's going to eventually get shut down. I said, well, if it gets shut down, it won't be because of me. I changed everything. I went from the worst club. The night that they had at Luxury Brown was the Wednesday night. This is what they called it. Wild Out Wednesday.
Yeah, and then when they wild out, what?
Right. And then when I first went in to look at it, take it over, they said, well, the owner said if a fight break out, I said, the people were fighting, why didn't you break it up? He said, because they told us not to don't break it up. I said, what? He said, let them tire themselves out. I said, man, you better get over there and break that fight or you won't have no job. I changed everything, dress code and everything. People threatened my life. They were like, yo, man, this is our club. You don't come up and tell us what to do. I said, partner, you're absolutely right. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just letting you know in 3 weeks. I'm gonna give you 3 weeks to, get your dress straight. After that, you ain't coming in. I mean, people are like, yo, I mean, these are adults. Like, threaten me with guns. But I can keep telling people I don't get into that, because I'm doing it for the safety of everybody. I am responsible for every person that walk in that door. So when I don't take it for just making money. I take it to make sure that everybody go home at the end of the night. And there's a lot of things that I had to go through and put up with. But like I keep telling you, I was been blessed to be able, not on my watch, but when I left, people got killed. Because like I keep telling people, I'm spiritual. If I already told you and you don't want to abide by it, when I leave, it's on you. It's not on me. Because negativity, when the apparel was with the skulls on it, with the knife in it.
Oh, you talking about Black Label?
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. I wouldn't let them in. They would get mad. Like, I paid $100 for this shirt. It's okay, but you ain't wearing it in here. Why you gonna walk around with something evil on?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Man,
I'm not coming in here, partner. Have a nice night. Tell you what, this is what I do. I tell you what you do. If you go home and change, I'll let you and your guests in free, regardless of how many you got with you. And I give all of y'all a round of drinks. And I'll give you some food.
Damn.
You gonna do all that? Yeah. Why? Because it's not about the money. It's about you having a good time in a safe environment. It's about winning your business. I don't want you to come and just give me your money. I want you to be a customer. That's why I can open up 7 nights a week.
How you doing? Welcome to Brand News.
And have repeat business.
All right.
So that's when it comes to letting your company.
Let me know if you have any questions.
And building a brand, because the brand is what your customers see you as.
Ace, where you going?
What's up, Ace? Hey, what's up, Ace? Look.
Look.
What's up, Ace? They talking about the kids, right?
Yeah. Well, they're shopping too. They might be coming to get their mom or dad or something.
You got some money? Let me hold something.
We got cards. We don't got cash.
You got cards? Oh, word. Just swipe.
That's even better. She buying something for mom and dad.
Yeah.
Bring the kids by to get your gift. Brand news. You got
who they be making the halos?
Yeah,
I did one, baby.
Okay.
I need a green. It need to be green. I done got one from him before, but I had got a new Facebook page, but he didn't accept it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I need a green, white, and red one, maybe.
Okay, when you need it by?
Tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna have to call him.
I did have his number. I don't really have his number.
Yeah, he has his number, right?
With Facebook.
Yeah,
and then when I got to his house, I called some number. I don't know.
Okay, what I'm gonna do? If you give me a second, one second.
I'm not in a rush.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you wrap up because I know you got customers coming in. I ain't trying to stop the.
Yeah, I don't know where now. You see what I'm saying? Well, it's all good. See, these are the nuances you got to get right in here.
Yeah.
But it's all good, man. It was a pleasure talking to you, man. And I hope the rest of your day is blessed and prosperous. Simply CC, I hope you feel much better.
Thank you.
Yeah, get your energy aligned, vibrate higher. You know what I'm saying? And all as always is real with me and you, Mr. Captain 85.
You already know. That's why I had to call you when I saw you, with the shop open,
Yeah.
I'll be coming through next year. I mean, because the year's almost out, but I'm gonna come through.
It's coming year. Yeah.
I'll be in there 23.
Yeah, and I pray that y'all greatest days are ahead of you.
No doubt.
Yep.
As long as LL Cool J told me, from your lips to God's ears.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Which you know who that is? You know who the most important person is listening when you talk?
Uh-huh.
You. you God conscious. So that's why you have to say the right things, and the power in the words and what you hear is manifested. So you have to talk to yourself sometimes.
Right. You no doubt.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100% on that. So,
Yeah.
may you have, as in the words of a Klingon, may you have a well, after COVID, I can't do it. Maybe you have a prosperous day. Oh, there you go. And the flow of joy and prosperity be unto you for Christmas.
Thank you so much. Yes, all praises due. Y'all be blessed always.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Bye-bye. Don't forget, y'all stop by Brand News. I'm gonna leave that up there. Y'all share this information with other people. I will be sharing it more with other people. And I forgot to check the comment section.
There's a lot of comments today.
Yeah, Mike Resnick, the hardest working man in show business. Let me put it up there anyway, just in case he's still watching. Because I can see it on the other side. And they may not. Teresa Riddick, they support and come through each and every time. To all y'all are having a blessed, joyful Christmas, no doubt, Teresa. And let me put that up there. So Mike Resnick, Teresa said, hello, Mike Resnick. Let me put it up there because he may not saw it. So what we try to do is make sure that we can build a brand in everybody that's watching today. Tamika Edwards, how you doing? How you doing? And blessed to be a part of the conversation today. And Mike Resnick, thank you for doing the community, small business entrepreneurs, singers, and the list goes on. Yeah, next year is gonna get crazy. It's a lot of stuff I'll be working on. It's just that just getting all the legal stuff done and launching the stuff that is really about the community, is really about young people. Can't take back a community because the community is too broad. But we meet each and every human on the same basis by talking to them and showing them that you care. Young people don't have to be afraid to say no to violence. They're afraid because nobody's going to protect them from saying no. And once you get to understanding that, then they can be, the violence will cease itself because God don't make mistakes. We make the mistakes of allowing our young people to be bullied, young people to have to suffer in silence. The same thing with the military. Military people are dying on the ships, committing suicide.
I didn't know it was so many.
Yeah, but if they're here committing suicide, it's common sense why they are. They ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, but that's a weird topic because my cousins are in the military right now.
Yeah, me and my son. But so a lot of things that people don't understand. A lot of people are committing suicide, as in the old school say, that's never committed suicide before, because Satan is real. So you have to understand that suicide is not something that somebody just decided to do or decided to go through. It's just that we don't talk to people. We don't talk. We talk at them, but we don't talk to them. And when you learn to talk to people, you get a better understanding. And Mike say he's still here. And Mike, let me see. Let's purchase some stars so you can build your own platform. No doubt. We working on a lot of things, major. I just got to work as we are taught as you grow up and spiritually, you don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing, because just as many people are for you, it's just as many are against what you're trying to do. And when it comes to young people, I don't stop. I will not stop, because my mission is that, young people shouldn't be dying. Young people should not be suffering in silence, just like the people in the military. Most of the clubs I ever played, most of the people who was in the clubs were military and college students. You didn't have the violence. You didn't have the suicide rate, because everybody needs attention. Everybody. It doesn't stop. You know, the police need attention. That's why they take out their gun, because they scared. You think the police ain't scared? He got a gun, he got a shotgun, he got a taser, he got a black stick, he got a metal stick, and he got bag up.
Yeah.
But he's still scared. He's still scared. He
He's
just
still
walking
a
around.
human.
Huh?
He's still a human. He's just placed
Right.
in more immediate
Right.
situations.
He wants to go home. He don't know what you're reaching for. You know, and we have to educate our people. It's good to know your rights, but it's good to be living too. Because most of the time, just a simple, I've been stopped probably more than anybody up here or watching this show. And all I do is say yes, sir, no, sir.
Even then, they get disrespectful because.
Right. And they'll say, well, Mr. Bond, when they get there, like I tell people, if you know the police is behind you, when you look in your rearview mirror, before you get to your car, you should have your driver's license and your registration in your hand. So when he walk up to the car, and he's going to say one thing, did I ask you for that? He's going to ask you that. Did I ask you for it? No, but I know you're going to, because that's why you stopped me. That's why you stopped me. So I'm going to just go ahead and give it to you. Save you the time of saying something that we both going to get heated about. Then I'm going to wind up going to jail, or you're going to get an attitude. And then that attitude don't stop. It doesn't stop with them, because they feel like you're disrespecting me. No, you're disrespecting the badge, because they are by law. They have the right. You don't have no rights. Because when you go in the courtroom, which I've been in many times, and the judges say, how did Mr. Bond speak to you, talk to you? If that police officer say he was rude, the judge gonna get you. Police officers don't have to. So why are you thinking that the police is out there working for himself? He's not working for himself. He works for the judge. That's his boss. The captain or the sergeant of commands, they're the ones that give them direction. The city manager is the police officer's boss. That's who tells the police what to do. So you really need to know the chain of command, so you can understand that we all got bosses, but you pay the cost to be the boss. And at the end, you will lose when you're dealing with police and the courthouse, because the judge is not going to, he might dismiss something every now and then, but he know you'll be back. And when you come back, he going to put you 6 or 7 or a year in jail. They know how to bait you. I don't play those games. I don't have to go out. I don't have to drive a car, because I don't have to with people with attitudes. But you have to understand, a police officer go in and do a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
He got 8 hours to sit in that car.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, 3 people out of 10 people that he stopped going to have an attitude. And he has to deal with that like anything else. We deal with mental stress, mental health issues. Every police officer ain't bad. Like every black person ain't good. You got any closing words, Simple C?
I'm actually really excited you had that person on the show. It's nice to hear somebody who's open about their journey with self, and then
Right.
to see how that's also what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of how it's correlated with his business. His business is an extension of himself, and
Right.
as he's been learning and growing, so has it, and he's been accepting himself and making changes and adapting, and you can tell that this is something that he genuinely cares for.
Right.
And that's something that is common in the community, and it's really nice to see that like firsthand in someone younger, because I used to really look up to Baba B at Positive Vibes for that same reason.
Right.
He learned, like, he started his business because he realized there was a lack of education about the Black community and what our history truly is. And once he learned about that, he started to get angry, and then he passed that stage, and then he wanted to share.
Okay.
And it's expounded into a community, like, even though it's just the one shop and like the 2 sister stores, people come from across the country just to get that knowledge, just to experience the feeling. And it feels like that shop is the same way. Like, he's getting an energy vibration that is going to be contagious. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited for him.
Yeah. And Mike Ressler, he's starting the show finally. Mike, the
Okay.
great show, Capital 85. I will be live tomorrow, Eastern Standard, Facebook, The Real Man Talk Show. Well, maybe next week I can get you on to talk about your show so people can start following you on your journey as well, Mike Resnick. It's about time, partner. I'm like, how many times you gonna come on my show when you can do your own?
Mm-hmm.
You can build your brand. You build your brand. People know who you are. It's time for everybody to like step up to the plate. And my man up here also is chopped in today, Rodney Bailey. Hello, what up? Is that the Black Russian brand? No doubt. I'm still waiting on that new artist you got coming out, bro. I mean, I don't know if you want me to talk about it, but I'm still waiting on it. Put it on Bond Digital Media Radio. I keep telling you the music is hot. I'm building this platform for the 757. I'm getting tired of people just talking about negative stuff.
Yeah.
And like we can't do nothing but every time you watch the news, I'm like, who are these people working for?
I don't even watch the news anymore. You just gotta keep associating yourself with the people who are
Right.
doing those positive things. Because when I
Right.
start to find them, like I have all those people on Facebook, and if something comes up on the stories that I don't agree with, that's
Mhm.
like you're not in the same vibration. I'm out. Like
Yeah.
I just need to only be around those who are doing and building for the community together.
Yeah. And that's why I appreciate you come on there to drop up a hat when I call you. Like, yo, okay, I'll come on, co-host. It's about building a brand and letting people know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have 1 million followers. You just need enough people that believe and have the same mission, same vision of trying to build a brand, build a business, and help the community at the same time. And our young people need to see this type of thing coming on, no doubt.
Mhm.
I got you. All right, Rodney, I'm still waiting, bro. My ears are burning. My ears are burning when it comes to that music. I can feel it.
Oh man.
So when it comes to let me see what he's saying here.
He's been
I get it
sick.
to you tomorrow. I've been sick. Oh, okay. I've been sick too, Rodney, because I'm still waiting on that song. It's like
Oh man.
I'm like a fiend when it comes to that music machine, baby. I gotta have it. I hear a
Sound
song.
like an addict.
I am. When I hear music, if I like it, I gotta go. I went and bought four songs today
Oh man.
just to put in. I got tens of thousands of songs.
I know, I believe it. You're a DJ from ages ago. Like your
Yeah, but I
collection could be
constantly
like
buy music.
lifetimes.
I buy new music every week.
Yeah.
I buy 10, 20 new songs every week
Jada
because
Barbie is
I
coming.
want people to EF. That's my man there. He's another DJ, hard working in the 757. Everybody popping in today. Really appreciate it because it's all about unity. It's not about me. It's not about how much I can do. It's really how many people can come together to change the culture of our community.
Mhm.
I can't take back a community. I refuse to say I'm taking back the community, but I can work on taking back our young people from being in the pipeline to prison and the other one in the cemetery.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to take back. I can't take back something I can't take with me.
Yeah.
So our young people are dying and Jada, that Bobby is coming. That's the singer's name. Did I say that right?
I think you did.
Yeah, Jada Barbie, no doubt coming soon. Yeah, I gotta, when you get ready to drop it, so we can bring on the show. Because like I keep telling people, next year, my promotional, I ain't even started my promotional campaign. This stuff you see on Facebook, that's one extension. When I get ready to roll, you'll know when I roll. Everybody, people will tell you because I'm all over the place. Not just in VA. I go to other states and other cities. I don't depend on just one place. I don't want to go to a place where people know me yet. I go to places where people never met me.
Like Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whenever I went those places, and I had to come back and perform or entertain,
Mm-hmm.
they came out.
Yeah,
I-
hard.
they come out
Yeah.
7, 8, 1,000. One
Yeah.
night I had 1,000 people at a place. The guy said, "Ain't nobody never put. Ain't you're not going to take the crowd from the place down the street.
Oh
I'm
man.
not trying to take their crowd. I
Yeah.
brought my own. I
You
had
don't
people come
care.
all the way from New York. I mean, I had people come from Newport News.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Vet Club. Me and Soul Ranger had the Vet Club come from Newport News all the way down to Murfreesboro, North Carolina, and they parked the 20-some vets across the in front of the club,
Mm-hmm.
and every person down there was at the club. And the man ran out of food. He ran out of food and liquor before 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. That's
About,
business.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
nice night.
And the following week, he fired me.
Well, that's his loss. He was making it. He
You're
probably
right.
got tired
Because,
of ordering stuff and spending money. I'm like, but dude, your profit
you're
margin,
right.
like,
It was his loss. Because after that week, he fired me. The following week, he was close.
uh-huh.
God don't like ugliness. I don't come.
No.
It's not about me. God send blessings to you.
Yeah.
When God send people to you, he send them as a blessing. That's
Mhm.
what Jesus said, knock on the door. If you knock on a person's door and they don't open it, shake the dust from your feet and walk away. Because they didn't open the door. They don't know they don't understand what a blessing is. I don't come asking, I come to show you.
Yeah.
And from that point on, you should be able to do it yourself. Because
Yeah.
that's what I did. Because most of the clubs I ever went in, they were closing.
Yeah.
Club Royal Blue was closing the
So what
following
you're
week.
saying is
They wind up staying open 8 years.
you were the what's the name of that guy that screams at people, but you didn't scream at people?
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
don't know who I'm talking about, the chef?
Chef.
Dang, I can see his face. I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. But all I try to do is tell people like this: no man is an island unto himself. But what we try to do is to make sure that people can help people along the way. If we help each other, everybody will benefit. It's not about me. It's never been about me.
Yeah.
It's been because I have 7 kids and God blessed me to let all of them get grown. They own their own. I got about 13 or 14 or 15 grandkids.
Good.
And I got 1 great grandkid, 2 great grandkids. No, great grandkids.
You have great grandkids?
Yeah, my daughter son had a boy last week.
Oh.
So like I keep telling me, like what I am trying to show people is, if you do what God say do,
Mm-hmm.
what your spirit say do, these are the rewards, because that's what it's about. It's not about me. I don't have to tell nobody about my life. But if I don't, how are they gonna know about what God can do for you? Because he says what he done for others, he'll do for you.
Right.
He's done it for others, so
He's
he
not a
will do it.
respecter of a person either.
Yeah. So, but nevertheless, I'm gonna shut it down now because I gotta get ready for my 3 o'clock show live. I got some new music. I got one of the soundtracks from the Whitney Houston movie.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new jazz artist, and like I said, it's about the music to me. It's about paying music that's going to resonate with people, right? No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
No man is an island unto himself, because God didn't make it that way. That's why when you meet people, he put people in your life for a reason, not for a season.
Mm-hmm.
If we learn to understand that if we all come together, it's in the name of Jesus Christ. Because I keep telling people, read your book.
Yeah.
No man cometh to the Father unless he cometh through the Son. That's why you got to say Jesus Christ. When you pray to Jesus. Jesus is the Son of, he's a God. His Father is a God. But God got mad with us because we didn't obey his words.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Jesus came in the world, because he said, my mother used to tell me, God was going to destroy the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
And start all over again, just like he did in the flood. But his son, Jesus, who was in heaven, said, I'll go instead.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you will go? He said, I'll go. And that's why he was born.
Yeah.
And came in the world and died for our sins. He died for our sins because That's why you look at the scriptures and you read his song. He tells you when you pray in this manner. Our Father, Jesus is our brother, because God
Okay.
is the Father. He says our Father. He didn't say his Father. He didn't say your Father. He said ours. You are praying to his Father, the creator of all that you see and all that you know. And he says in that no man cometh to the Father unless he cometh through the Son. He is the Son. You have to pray to Jesus and ask for forgiveness. That's why he forgives you. That's why what did he tell the two men on the cross? He said, from this day forth, you shall be with me in paradise. You know, because the guy said, when you enter your kingdom, can you take me with you? And the other guy said, well, how do you know he got a kingdom?
He can just feel it.
Right. And that's when Jesus said to him, he said, from this day forth, you shall be with me in paradise.
Yeah.
Because he would have never known. See, God doesn't reveal everything to everybody. So that's why when we go through things, we have to understand that it's God's will, not my will. It's not your will, it's God's. But we have to continue to believe and show faith and show others through our walk here on earth, the planet called Mother Earth, which I say now. Because Mother Earth, because Earth is the birth of all humans. Because they come from the clay of the earth.
Yeah.
So when you die, what they do with your body? They put it back in the earth.
Yeah.
But the spirit doesn't go. The spirit leaves the body within 5 days.
Yeah.
That's why they don't do anything until that spirit leaves. Once the spirit leaves, then they embalm it and do everything else.
You're just speaking on stuff I talked with my cousins about yesterday. And
okay.
It's further expounding the same understanding.
Yeah. But we don't die. The flesh dies, but the spirit lives on. That's why you have to be careful how you treat people and how you do things. Because when you're sitting in purgatory, which that's where a spirit's supposed to sit until God decides whether he wants you to come to heaven or punish you and make you be reborn. That's why, as the old gospel song, the ruler once came, but Jesus by night asked him the way to salvation and light. The answer God made an answer in words true and plain. You must be born again. Because once you're not, you have to be reborn to be forgiven, to enter the kingdom of heaven. Just like everything that's going on now. How come they let all the migrants into the United States and said that they have to do it? You can't go into heaven that way.
Yeah.
So the more people you're creating an environment that's causing the country itself to be in an uproar.
Yeah.
And they should abide by the rules.
Yeah.
Apply, wait, and if they get approved. But just flooding, you don't even have enough places now. You got homeless people everywhere.
I think the homeless part for most areas is just a misappropriation of resources. Because it's not like we don't have space in some places,
But
in other places, I fully understand.
Yeah, but they have it, but they don't want
Selfish.
Selfish, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is what we learn. This is what we're seeing. But nobody is speaking on behalf of those that do not have. And it's hard when you see people that don't have and want the same thing you have. There's nothing wrong with that. But I can't walk out here and go to the grocery store and pick up a loaf of bread or a chicken without paying for it. They ain't got no money. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Do I have a right to do that? So why is it that they get all the way to the United States and then don't you know they're coming? So how come you're not blocking them so they don't have to take that long journey?
Yeah.
And then get here and have to be stuck or be sent back anyway.
Yeah.
And why isn't that you getting their government of their country? Why ain't they under some type of punishment or rules and regulations? So we always at the back of the line complaining, but we are not voting for the right people to solve these problems. Some problems can be solved. I think some of them is just to perpetuate hatred. But that's a day and a topic for another day. Want to thank you again for co-hosting today. and hope that, I probably was call and say happy or Merry Christmas or Happy New Year to you. But until then, I got to get ready to run. And y'all please share this with it. Mike Resnick and Rodney Belly and EFJ. Thank y'all for
Teresa
coming
read
down.
it.
Yeah.
And
So
Time Grace commented on Facebook. I don't know if you saw, or not Facebook, but YouTube.
who?
It was earlier in the show. Somebody from your YouTube channel commented.
Oh, okay. I don't see that. I don't see it up here in the message. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, I did. Grace.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pop that up. What is your company and what do y'all sell? Oh, I didn't see that because I'm not looking for YouTube. I was just looking when that's way up
Yeah,
at the top.
but we did do that in the beginning of the episode so they can rewind.
Yeah,
hmm
just flip it up there so people will know.
I just thought it was really cool because this is the first time I saw somebody from YouTube.
Yeah. I'm over the YouTube. Then I'm on the links. Then something. And then when I go off, I send it to all my other pages and
hmm
other businesses that I'm in a lot of pages. So I try to do it this way so that so people can know that it's not about it's about building a brand and not something that's affordable in marketing and advertising, and something affordable so that for our community to start working together. If we can do that, then we can all benefit from it. So Simply C and all those people that still might be watching, thank y'all so much. But we're gonna shut it down and close it down. I hope you can share this with other people. And at 3:00, I will be on my my radio show live on WBDM. It'll be on Facebook and all my other outlets. I'll send the link out in Messenger. And if y'all chime in, got a request, you can always text me in Facebook Messenger for a request and play the music. And I play a lot of Christmas music too now. I got that Christmas music. I'm telling you, that's only the goody Christmas music. You ain't gonna hear it everywhere, but you will hear it during the holidays right here on WVDM Radio, the best of the 757. Ain't no doubt. Thank y'all again, and Brand News Clothing for coming on today. Don't forget to join us on Thursday for the Thursday. I think she'll be here Thursday. We're getting close to the holidays. GA for Justice with Georgia Faye Allen from 12 until 1 Thursday. And until then, Simply C. Thank you again.
Yes.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. That's what alumni do. Colleagues from the real world. Well, thank y'all again. Don't forget to join me at 3. I got to get out of here. I got to edit this down because it's too long. But I'll do that later. But y'all, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.